The Portland Hearts of Pine fell one short of winning the league championship in their first year.
With the club starting from scratch, the year could have gone in a number of directions, but you could hardly write a better script for its ending. There was an independent film crew there to document the ups and downs, and David Guildford sat down with its executive producer as they prepared to turn the cameras on again. Hey, David.
Hi, Sam, Rob. Well, Knack Factory is a Portland-based film company. Season 1 of its docu-series Up the Hearts aired on Nessun last year. Its leader, Kurt Graser, not only filmed from the sidelines, but in communities around the club, telling the stories behind the story. But he knew he was in for a wild ride when he walked into a full Fitzpatrick Stadium for the first time.
I thought it was incredible that 6,000 to 7,000 people came and watched a soccer game in Portland, Maine. I didn't think that would ever really happen before. Soccer has been pretty fragmented to like large areas like cities like Boston, New York, LA, etc. And this kind of grassroots soccer that's been taking hold over in all these small communities is great to talk about, and it's great to think about. But seeing it actually happen in real time, in real life, was really exciting.
The way that you often opened your episodes, highlighting like a single person or a group, whether it's the Dirigo Union or some youth coaches.
I've been coaching, I would say, since 17, 18 years old.
And you made a point to put a lot of those stories at the beginning to lead you in. How important is that for your storytelling?
It's huge for my storytelling. I didn't want to just focus on a team playing soccer. That's easy. That's great. There's so much more around a team, especially this specific team, that I want to capture. All these stories and all these organizations tell the full story of Portland Hearts of Pine and why they were here and why they're so successful. It's not just because they're good at soccer and they have a great product and the players are great, but it's because of all these other entities that make this kind of community, this ecosystem. And I found that so fascinating, and that's why I needed to put it in the show.
Short of winning a championship, this was a pretty incredible storybook ending for this club to reach the heights that they did in their first year.
Kamara Addison! The substitute stuns Spokane!
And you didn't know going in if this was going to be a dud, and you're left with all this footage at the end.
Yeah, I told my staff before we filmed, I'm like, are they going to make the playoffs? Maybe and maybe not. Like, we have to kind of go in knowing that, right? They got so close to they got so close to winning the whole thing, or at least getting into the championship. It was great. It made for great TV and it made for a great show. I was not expecting that. Because they got so close, I really do feel this next season, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if they win the whole thing. I wouldn't usually say something like that, but they are building such a good team this season that, yes, they're going to make the playoffs. I think there's going to be a home game playoff at Fitzpatrick, which is going to be bonkers. And I do think they can go, if not win it, at least get into the championship in 2026. And that's really exciting. That's what I'm excited to document this season.
What surprised you during your work with this club last year?
It's a really good question. I've worked in sports for almost 2 decades. I find I've worked with all types of players. I've worked with NBA players. I've worked Olympians. I've worked golfers. I found that these players were so humble and kind, and there was nothing that made you pause and go like, "Ooh, there's something off here." They were all really good guys. You don't find that in sports. You don't find that with any professional team, I would say, and you found it here.
How do you up the ante in season 2?
Season 1 was all first. First game, first player, first coach, first jersey, first this, first that. This next season is it's no longer first. I want to dive into more player profiles. I want to go on the road with the team a little bit more and kind of like film that kind of aspect to it, because the travel aspect to this league is incredible. It's like Portland, you're playing in LA, and then you're playing in Sarasota, and then you're playing in Boise, and that's crazy. So I want to really kind of capture all those moments now here. We've had the first. Now we really want to start diving into all these other elements that I think will, I think viewers will like, and I think it will tell a really great story.
Believe it, the USL 1 season has already started again. Hearts won their first match of 2026 on Saturday, a 3-1 win over the New York Cosmos. And as we speak, they're playing an Open Cup match against the Vermont Green. Their first home match of the season is April 11th at 6 p.m. and season 2 of Up the Hearts will begin airing on Nessun later this year.
It does blow my mind that the season has begun already. I mean, it seems like we were still shoveling a week ago, and they're playing soccer.
And the hype is still very real.
Yep.
Very real. When the single game tickets were available for sale on that first day, I was getting screenshots from friends that they were 3,000th in line in the queue.
Yeah.
The love is there.
Indeed.
Thanks,
David.
David.
You got it.